What's poppin', world? It's your boy YME TV. I'm back with another live stream. Today I got the Battle of the Decades. We're gonna be having some people on the panel and having some people discuss about the six topics we got. Six little topics that we gonna go on Battle of the Decades with. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? We got TV shows, movies, video games, music, fashion, and technology. So, without further ado, I'm gonna send out this link, get the people on the line, so we could get this stream started. Oh, man. Definitely gotta get a new screen protector. My drum sound crazy. That shit clicking crazy. All right, send out the link. Let's get it. Let me send that out. Make sure. Send that. What's poppin', kid?
What up?
How y'all?
Good, you?
I like that shirt. That shit hard.
Which one? Cause mine.
Let me see. I can. Yeah, I really ain't wasn't a pop fan, but it's hard. But meat shirt fire back there.
I was looking at that too.
Yeah, meat shirt fire. I like that. What's that called down here? What's that called? Like Marshalls and Ross Dress for Less. They stay with like mad Nickelodeon throwback Nickelodeon shirts, and the joints be like $4.
I don't know. I just got this from Burlington.
From where?
Burlington.
Facts, no cap. Keep it cheap and simple. Cheap suits, best way to go. I'm saying, what you spending all that money on designer for?
Facts.
So, is what we doing?
Just eat it. I'm on live. I just.
My dude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was online this whole time.
No, but just got it.
Yeah. Uncle Brill in the building.
Real, huh?
Uncle Brill.
Yo,
What's good, Uncle Brill?
shaking,
Ain't shit, how you?
cooling, man. It's the word.
Can't call it, just chilling. You know what I'm saying, getting this little stream together, waiting for everybody to pop up in here.
Okay.
Damn. My boy Blicky. What's good, Jay? You can hear me, Jay? You probably can't hear me.
Send me the. It's not
Yeah,
Facebook.
copy and paste it. It's you. It's on YouTube, but I gotta. It's on stream. It's streaming through StreamYard.
I might have it in my phone.
I'll send it to you right now.
That one, first. Yeah. ain't done yet.
Yo, Jabril, who you with, Jabril? You at work? That's- God damn.
I got that song stuck in my head. Off the bank, running off the bank.
Man, I don't know where everybody at. These niggas taking forever.
Brad, what up?
What's good? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I was making sure you get. I didn't know if you had it on mute.
Nah, shit's just been rocking. Y'all trying to see what the shit was about and shit. You know, I'm my first time on here.
Yeah, what's up? I'm just waiting for people to pop up. It's just gonna be like the battle of the decades, just talking shit. It's like I got my nephews on there. These niggas was born in the 2000s, so them niggas ain't never see Paid in Full. Them niggas ain't watch it. Scarface.
Talking about shit like that.
Yeah, so you be like you ain't never seen motherfucking Good Burger. Like, I'm talking about shit for me because I'm in the 90s.
We have seen Good Burger. Good Burger.
Man, you wasn't there though. I went to see it live in the theaters. Yeah, your mom was there with us. Yeah, yeah, I was there.
Good Burger.
Yeah, like
Good Burger.
Yeah, I'm about to put my shit in charge.
what's up? I'm just like it's gonna probably be a couple minutes. I'm just waiting for people to pop up. If you want, I'll text you and let you know when they pop up back in. If you want,
Yeah, do that. I'm gonna put my shit in charge now.
all right, I got you.
All right.
Mm-mm. No.
That was my boy Jason. A Dominican homie from New York that I met down here. His family lived up the street. Cool peoples. I'm just waiting for everybody to pop up so we can talk this crap. But what's everybody song? Jay Wood. Y'all had AAU tournaments?
I do. I got one in the 17th at Buffalo.
Buffalo. You seen what we was watching I was watching something the other day, man, about basketball and all that stuff. I was like, yo, y'all little niggas lucky now. If y'all go college and y'all niggas play athlete, y'all play sports, y'all niggas get paid for that shit now. Y'all straight.
Get paid for playing college.
Yeah, you get endorsements and all that shit. You ain't know that? They just passed that rule last week.
Yeah, but I said they just changed
They
it.
said they was changing the thing for AAU too.
So they about to y'all about to start getting paid.
That was cool.
I just gotta because the NCAA know that some of these kids gonna be ineligible after this coronavirus shit. Because like niggas like Mikey Williams and all that stuff, there's no way I ain't gonna tell me this nigga ain't getting money from playing basketball and all that stuff and signing autographs and all that. So if they want him to come to college, they gotta change the rules.
But he was like a sophomore.
Mm-hmm. He got another like 2 years, so he's gonna be. Isn't they need to go ahead and like all the athletes that was before this that sucks. If he was an athlete before that,
He's 17, bro.
who Mikey?
Yeah.
I thought he was 16.
He's 16.
He just turned 17.
Look it up.
Gotcha.
He said copy.
That John said 17, young man. Was he too?
No, you straight.
17.
But nah, he is.
Little nigga Mikey.
When he got a tattoo, he was 16. Cause they be doing that.
Yeah, his birthday just passed in June. Yeah.
Yeah, they be doing the episodes on Baller's Life, and they be mad delayed. Like they be posting it like later. I only be watching the Ball's Life ones.
What's good, E?
Yo,
How you?
good.
What you over there doing? There ain't no basketball on. What niggas watching? Oh, you got your daughter?
Yeah, she right here. But yeah, I'm watching this all or nothing joint Amazon with the Eagles. These niggas suck.
Is that was the year after the Super Bowl?
Yeah, or the year after. The year after, I think.
Yo, them niggas definitely was trash after that for sure. Them niggas won like 4 games or some shit like.
These niggas suck.
Niggas ain't believing what's his face, Carson. Them niggas put up
Losing.
Deshaun Watson stay hurt. I mean, Deshaun Jackson, nigga, stay hurt.
Yeah, that nigga was injured for like a whole season.
He came back one game and
Yeah.
played one drive and went back out. Like, yo, this nigga trash.
That nigga old, he need to hang it up. That nigga old. He could still stretch the field, but that nigga old. He get always hurt. It's gonna take mad for that nigga to get healthy.
Them little wide receiver niggas always getting hurt. It be the same injuries too.
Mm-hmm.
No, nigga. It's high school.
And then that nigga Nelson Aguilar that one year, that nigga couldn't catch a cold, nigga. That nigga couldn't do. That nigga was terrible. I'm like, God, that nigga was terrible. That nigga was making mad money and was not catching anything.
Yeah, he trash too. That nigga don't catch nothing. He had a better season last year though at the Raiders, but now that nigga he a Patriot now.
Yeah, that's a fact. So man, this shit. It's already at 8, about to be 8:30. Once 8:30 roll around, I'm gonna just start talking my shit and I'm gonna give it 8 people. I sent this link out to like 50 people. Let's see how many people hit.
Shit like NBA games, nigga. Shit don't never start on time.
That's a fact. Chuck and Kenny and all them in the building, nigga.
Oh yeah, Rachel Nichols shit.
Yo, that shit crazy. That's crazy. I don't know.
Nah, Rachel on some other shit.
Nah, I feel where she coming from on one hand, and then it's like you contradicting yourself because you sit here and be all this Black Lives Matter and all that stuff on TV and all that stuff. But if like she even Maria shouldn't even want that pity position. Like, you know what I'm saying? She knows she worked hard and all that, but why would you want that pity position? I don't want nobody to give me no pity position because of a social climate right now.
Nah, you gotta realize that shit be behind the scenes. They be feeling like that behind the scenes anyway though, until shit heat up, and then that's when they, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just how they feel. They just put on their face for TV.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're gonna let her apologize and shit like that and go about it as if it was nothing, then they need to give Paul Pierce his job back then. Fire my man for, you know what I'm saying? For regular shit, smoking weed, having some strippers and shit. And you out here saying racist shit.
But that's the reason why. You heard what everybody was trying to call her a diva last week, and you see what they was cracking jokes on the set last Wednesday and all that stuff because she got them by the balls. Not Rachel, nigga. I'm talking about Maria.
Yeah. She gotta expose all that shit.
Mm-hmm. And they said it was a black lady that exposed this shit.
Her, Carrie Champion, all of them, all the black women that we listen to, they gonna have to come together and get all the white people out.
That's gonna be a hard task, my man. I ain't talking about getting them together. I'm talking about getting them out. That's gonna be the hard part.
Yeah, that's true. Man, it's only Rachel though, cause I fuck with Doris. Doris be on some shit sometimes, but Doris Burke cool.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I ain't expect that. Hear that, but why it was the first person she called LeBron peoples?
Always. She I think she worked for Clutch, low key.
Yeah, I think she covert ops. That's crazy, yo.
Oh.
I burped on this nigga last night about the Shaqiri shit, man. That was tight. That nigga was talking about she looked like a ghetto. Da da da. I said, yo, y'all niggas is disrespectful. Yo, you definitely wildin'. Talking about, you see that lace front? Da 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 da. I said, what that got to do anything, my nigga?
Niggas is stupid. Yo, these niggas suck.
Them niggas had a whole.
Carson Wentz really is trash.
They said the Cowboys gonna be on Hard Knocks this summer, right?
Yeah, that shit's gonna be corny. That shit's gonna be dope, but corny at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it ain't nobody on their team that'll bring that heat. That like the old ones, man. The other episodes, niggas be fighting in practice and shit. I don't think they're gonna be doing that shit on there.
Nah. It's a PC culture these days. Them niggas don't want to see niggas fighting.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. It might be kind of whack, but I'm gonna still watch that.
They don't want niggas fighting, but they'll show an injury 17 times on replay.
Yeah, slow mo and all.
Yeah, that Dak Prescott shit was disgusting. They showed that shit 15 times in a row. I said, bro, why would y'all niggas show this shit that many times in a row?
They don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
They don't never want to show a good alley hoop or a good touchdown that many times. Them niggas want to show an injury though that many times in a row.
What? They ain't show Giannis shit like that though. So I was actually surprised. They ain't keep showing his shit.
That shit looked crazy. His shit looked crazy still.
Yeah, I thought this shit was broke.
I thought he tore everything in his knee, nigga. I was like, oh shit.
Thought that nigga pulled a Paul George.
Mm-hmm. You could tell he wasn't cabin because he was screaming and yelling and all that. I was like, yeah, he hurt.
His brother was like, everybody back up. I got my brother like, nigga, fuck out of here. That's your brother, nigga. Calm down.
And nigga was on his Dom and Jacob shit.
Crazy.
Trying to protect the family.
Wow. You suck though.
Nigga don't get no smoke.
None. Garbage smoke. Nigga get the we'll think about it smoke.
Yeah, maybe today because we're up by 30. Man.
You know, wait, but
Can't wait for football season.
When training camp started? In the next couple of weeks, right? In the next week?
Yeah. End of July. A lot of them start end of July. Shit, some of them do start next week, matter of fact.
I would think.
Yeah, some of them do start early. Probably like around July 15th, July 17th, somewhere around there.
I wonder how that 3-game shit gonna be crazy for niggas, especially them niggas that ain't on the roster all the way. Them 3 games, they gonna have to. Them 3 games, they gonna have to do a lot.
Yeah.
That's why y'all would start bringing my players in early. You know what I'm saying, even though we can't play no preseason games, we can still practice and and do some dress rehearsals and all that stuff still because we only got 3 games. So I would start the training camp right after that. Nigga, you got to report the training camp to Monday.
I mean, it's a good thing though that for y'all that went and you know what I'm saying, and Frank was already linked up. They kind of familiar with shit.
So they knew he
got a little head start.
He put a. Ain't like Brady though. Brady did the ultimate snake shit. That nigga got caught going into somebody else's crib and all that shit. They ain't say nothing about that. And them niggas want a ring still.
Brady, bro.
That nigga, him, how the fuck Gronk get the playbook and he ain't even in the league?
Brady could commit murder, bro, and get away with it.
Let me tell you what niggas swept underneath the rug. That one time with the Bengals. Remember that one time they got caught filming the Bengals. Everybody seen the Deflategate, and the other time they got caught spying on the judge. Everybody be forgetting about that Bengals shit. And that was most recent one.
Zach Ertz nice though.
Yeah. He always hurt too though.
I mean, he been reliable for the past few years though. But then this shit, he's killing niggas.
That's a fact.
They niggas running screens and everything for the team. I ain't never seen no tight on screens like this.
Yo, niggas really hype this Pooh Shiesty shit up like that double XL freestyle. That shit was trash.
Keep it real. I don't even listen to that nigga like that. The Back in Blood is all I know.
What's good, Chuck?
What's good, bro?
How you?
You know everything good?
I don't look for us. But
Yeah, Back in Blood. That's the only song that's hard by him. That other shit. After King Von died, that's all I was hearing was Pooh Shiesty this, Pooh Shiesty that, Pooh Shiesty. I thought he was about to blow. That nigga done blew his whole career. He about to be in the feds.
Yeah, that nigga.
They got mad talent behind them walls, boy.
The young niggas don't want no long careers, man. Niggas gonna be young and dumb. They get money, all out.
Yeah.
She slid up with that?
that's you.
That's definitely how shit be though. They niggas get up, get a couple dollars, start wilding out.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that shit, or the shit they were doing before they was famous, catch up to them.
Yeah, that's because niggas don't want to leave the hood. Niggas be like, oh nah, this and that. Like, nah, I'm out, nigga. Like, I'm out. Shit. I left
So
the
you
people
really
out.
think it's because they don't want to leave the hood?
Yeah, some of them niggas don't be wanting to leave. Like, they be living like right in the middle of the shit. And then niggas be beefing. Like, you can't have beef still and live next door to the niggas still. Like, you gotta switch your shit up. Like, you visiting and shit.
Yeah. You gotta move around. But you know, some people don't want to forget where they came from, but they gonna bang.
Then they be
Try to bang
posting
the
shit,
same
posting all
area
this money
they
and
at.
shit. You already know where your stash at. Niggas like, we don't watch you. We watched you grow up. Now we know you got money. We know where your family live at. Like, that shit crazy.
See that kind of remind me of how Lil Baby doing that bit different. What coming out the store with all types of like shit. You feel me? Bringing that bit back to the head and the older one. Whatever he do with that when it kind of dirt, I bet don't nobody. Cause all they see is this man bringing some little, you know what I'm saying, some shit bike over this way, like to his own hood. Like, oh, that nigga really like, you know what I'm saying, throwing money on top of the roof and shit to his hood. You know what I'm saying,
bringing love to it,
bike, and it's a whole nother way.
Yeah. I mean, if you bring love to it, you know what I'm saying. Of course, it's gonna love you back, but sometimes that shit don't last forever.
That's a fact.
Hello.
That shit jumping. That shit going crazy.
Yo.
Oh, did you sleep, man?
Nah, I'm on my boy's stream right now, just talking to him.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, go ahead. You get
Oh, go.
up, bro.
What is that? I got you. I'm just trying to get.
Yo, nah, you see that Soulja Boy did with I think it's Gilly Kid and them, and he said he won that battle. Nigga, you ain't win that.
Hey, bro, let me call you right back.
All right, bro.
Yeah, what's that called? You talking about that battle?
Yeah, Soulja Boy talking about he won that shit. Like, nigga, you didn't win that.
Because he played the same song 3 times. That nigga Draco crazy.
Boy got his ass cooked.
That nigga Bow Wow fucking legend, B. Niggas gotta get that nigga his fucking credit, B. That nigga really paid away for a lot of these niggas these days, B.
Yeah, nah, Bow got it.
That was the first concert I ever went to, was the Scream Tour 1 concert.
Word, it was mad bitches at that shit too.
At the War Memorial.
Mad bitches had the t-shirts and shit on, barking and shit.
That's a fact.
All the kids we graduated with, they was in that shit barking and shit.
That's a fact. And they can't act like they wasn't either.
Word, doing the Harlem shit and shit.
Talking about, let's get down. Remember when niggas used to have the song as they ringtone, as they voicemail and shit, nigga? When we first started getting phones in the middle school?
Had all them shit.
Yeah, I had a couple of Bow Wow shits as my voicemail shit.
I had that puppy love shit.
Mm-hmm. The nigga Bow Wow, that nigga, man. He had to get that nigga his flowers.
Oh no. I can tell.
Wow,
Yeah, I can tell too. I said, yeah, that was over there.
What y'all playing? The game over there? Huh? What y'all playing? The game? What y'all playing? The game?
Nah.
Yeah.
He was.
That nigga be who be getting cooked in 2K though?
Say
Yeah.
that again,
Hey,
Champion.
listen.
Who be getting
Well,
cooked
I
in
got
2K?
it for 700 one time with that skin shit, bro.
And
I'm
2K?
send that bitch out. Send me 200.
Yes, I've
Send me
tried
two
it.
more hundred to go through this process. Man, fuck that. I ain't saying no more money.
See last score? This game not even over. Okay. I was still
Fuck
frying,
that
but like
shit.
by like 4. By like 4. You up by like 4. You alright.
Let's see. Yeah, my sister. I remember my sister took us to that Bow Wow concert. Yeah, man, my mom got us a ticket. She took us
Yeah,
to
nigga.
the
Yeah,
War Memorial.
she was in there. Everybody was
Yeah,
in there, man.
that was before B2K was B2K and all that shit.
I cleaned the kitchen if you want to.
Them niggas was opening.
You tired?
And a lot of them Soldier Boy songs he played, I didn't even know that. I didn't even like them when they first came out. That shit just re-irritated me all over again, my nigga.
Man, Soldier Boy got 95 million crankbacks. Them shit don't went in there.
But that nigga really,
Crankback.
he's really the god, like the godfather of a lot of these niggas too, because he's the king of the internet generation.
Yeah, he took over the YouTube shit and all that shit. But as far as like a whole music catalog, nah, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're saying that's the same thing I was saying. Like they needed somebody else. They needed somebody. I don't know who could have went against that nigga because even what's his face, Romeo ain't had enough hits for him to go against him.
Man, Romeo came out on stage and did all his hits in 2 seconds.
I don't know who could they. That nigga Bow Wow was a fucking phenomenon. When he came out, that shit was crazy.
Shit crazy.
That Big Mama's house, that Got to Have It video.
Hell yeah.
Niggas don't even. Them little niggas wasn't there for that. They wasn't there for the original Big Mama's house. Yeah.
Man, Bow was out there going crazy.
Y'all shows have more meaning behind it. Our graphics is way better than all y'all movies. I don't care what none of y'all say.
That's the only thing y'all got is the graphics. Y'all niggas ain't got no storylines behind these graphics.
It's some storylines, but not all of them. I ain't lying.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Some of the movies from like the 80s, my nigga, that shit is hard to watch. The technology and that shit is crazy. And it's like,
Yeah, but I mean, shit. That honestly, that's what make you appreciate the shit more though. Like I be watching like all the old shit, like Boomerang, Best Man, all them old '90s movies and shit. You appreciate that shit nowadays, man.
That's real facts.
Like man, we had some TV shows back then, yo. Now it don't be shit on TV.
That's a fact. We had some TV shows in the 90s. The 90s TV shows are sick. Especially growing up. What's good, Keisha? How you?
Good. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You good? What's good, Gary?
No, what's going on, homie?
Ain't none chilling. What's good, Bree Bree? How you?
I'm good.
What y'all over there doing? Just having a good Monday night?
Yup.
Watching Monday Night Raw, Ian. What y'all eat on the grill?
Oh, we ain't eat nothing on the grill. I'll show you what we doing right now. Can you see?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what y'all on vacation? Y'all out there on the water?
Yeah, we at Daytona.
Oh yeah. What's that called? Y'all lucky too, because everything on our side of the that hurricane weather and all that stuff over here. Yeah, y'all lucky. Y'all beat it.
Yeah, it's getting ready to rain. I feel the water drops on me now.
Yeah, I got lucky because it's storming all day over here and raining on and off.
Yeah, it's great. Just got finished eating.
I wanted to go see Fast 9 today. They might as well
Yeah,
go ahead and
it was all right.
they might as well go ahead and merge with the Avengers, man. Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying?
To
Them
me,
niggas
the
doing
whole
all
thing
this.
is ridiculous. It's too overly dramatic. I'm like, come on, that's so unrealistic. I know it's a movie, and I normally can set that aside, but I'm like, ain't nobody do that.
That shit with the bridge, I was sick. I said, there is no way. Both scenes with Ludacris and all them making it across the bridge, and then how I said, yo, if y'all niggas don't get the
Yeah, it's crazy. Like that ain't gonna work.
I still gotta see it. I ain't see it yet.
I ain't gonna tell you that it was a good movie. It was good. I ain't gonna lie, but it was just like overly done. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, it was like overly dramatic. You like,
I'm waiting for the stream on the internet.
Can't never break a smile. She always gotta be so hardcore. We're the Torettos. Like, man, shit, it's been 9 fucking movies. We know your name, goddamn.
Yeah.
Torettos. I done seen everything in the movie. I can't even go see nothing. That's how many I already seen everything.
That was my first time going to the movie since I went to go see Bad Boys for Life last year after the coronavirus hit.
I've been starting to go back now.
Yo, I was sick, man. I had my mask on still, man. Motherfuckers was all hacking and coughing. When I booked the tickets on Saturday night, it wasn't barely nobody in a movie theater. It was only 6 tickets booked. I said, I'm straight, man. They on a Monday, day off. I'm about to be in there. Nigga, the movie theater was packed today. I said, all these people in there, the white dude next to me coughing and barking and all. I said, oh my God. I said, thank God I wore this mask, because if I didn't, I'd have been sick. For real, I'd have probably had to fight that nigga in there, man. With the luxury seats laid back and all that. He just hacking and coughing the whole time. I'm like, yo, dude, this nigga got the virus?
Oh, we here with a bunch of interesting folks. But, you know, we do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Brad, you got vaccinated, cuz?
Say that again?
I said you got vaccinated?
Hell no, I ain't getting vaccinated. I ain't about to be out here like a magnet. Like I ain't about to be on Fast 9, nigga, getting pulled in with that big ass magnet them niggas had in that movie. I ain't about to be getting them niggas with that magnet. I mean, hell no.
I got vaccinated and I survived.
Mad niggas ain't surviving.
I got vaccinated and I survived. You'll be all right.
So that nigga said, what you were saying, Darnell, about TV shows? That nigga probably away.
Darnell, what you?
Yeah, I had to walk away.
Now, what you say about TV shows in the 90s?
Nah, I was just saying when you watch them now, like as an adult, you appreciate them more, but you also realize how corny they was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you watch certain movies, like for example, Love and Basketball, that movie is whack. I'm not gonna lie, movie is whack now that you older. But like back in the days, it was lit. You was like, okay, this is fire. But the movie is kind of trash though.
Well, that's why I was basically kind of saying about the Fast and Furious. Like, you know, when I was younger, I thought it was like a really dope series, and now that I'm older, I'm like, man, this is so overdone.
Now it's crazy how far it came. I was sitting there thinking today. I'm sitting there like, yo, I remember the first one came out in 2000 something. I was like 2001 or something like that. I was like, yo, bro, I was 11. And I was 20 years later, and it's 9 movies later, and here, like, it's crazy. I never thought that first one would have been 8 more movies after that. I didn't think there was gonna be 8 more of them shits after that first one, especially not after Tokyo Drift, nigga. After Tokyo Drift, I thought it was a wrap.
Nah, Tokyo Drift was trash. Like I thought it was over after that too. I thought it was gonna like can it, but then like they went around the whole shit though. They was like fuck everybody in this shit. We going around this shit. Niggas ain't see Bow Wow for another 10 years.
Yeah, Bow Wow was in that movie. He needed to lay off. I don't know, whatever he eat, and he need to lay off a bit.
And they got all that weight in his face, yeah.
Yeah, he was. I was like, oh. I said, is that Bow Wow? Mike.
That ain't Calvin, That ain't Calvin.
He damn sure do look like Mike now. That
nigga looked like he was ready to eat something on the set of motherfucking Fast 9, nigga. That boy Bow Wow was. Like you said, that nigga smoked, that nigga soldier though.
Yeah. Well, what else is on the topic for tonight?
It's mad different things. TV shows, movies, video games, music, fashion, technology, battle of the decade. So it's up to you. Where y'all want to start at? It's up to y'all. Where y'all want to go?
I don't know. I'm new to this. Do TV shows.
You want to do TV shows? So basically,
Family Matters, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You got a list?
nah. You just say like because you know how we younger. We younger than you, so you talk shit like you niggas wasn't there for the premiere or some shit like that. Like you niggas wasn't like you just talk your shit about like shit that you witnessed and as a kid that you just represent your decade.
You was on set?
Nah, not there, nigga. You know what I mean? Like
I used to grow up watching TGIF on Fridays.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh nah, yeah, that was fire. Boy Meets World, all them shows. Yeah.
Well, I don't even remember if Wonder Years was part of that, but Wonder Years was kind of dope.
Step by Step, hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Step, day by day.
That was that crack.
I used to love me some Fresh Prince though. Fresh Prince was my joint. They still be showing Fresh Prince like every morning. I watch that.
I got every single DVD Fresh Prince. I got the whole classic. I bought it off Amazon.
That's well worth it.
That's
how much you
fact.
paid for that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember because honestly, it was a Christmas gift. I had bought like the first 2 sets for $30. I think it was like 1 through 3, and then I got the rest of them as a gift. And then I got 1 through 3 of Martin too. I got to finish that. I'm trying to get all the collections.
I was just about to say Martin too.
Another one that was classic that was slept on, underrated, Jamie Foxx show. That nigga Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Jamie used to.
Nah, you wanna know what made them shows unique though? Is that like when you go back and watch shit and they talk about like the background of the shows and how they say like most of that was them improvising. You're like, yo, that's hard to do today. Like just going off on a tangent and improvising a whole show and making it a classic. Like you can't do that shit today.
Heck,
Yeah.
Mr. Cooper was a classic too.
That's a fact. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I remember Sinbad had that little run on his TV show. They canceled that joint too. They shut that joint down too fast too. Sinbad had it. That show was funny.
I know. I like that show. I don't. What was the name of it again? I don't even remember the name of it.
It was the Sinbad show.
Sinbad show.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, that was a good show.
It had Young Ray J on that shit.
Yo, but why Eve had a show called Eve, but her name was Shelly though? Like,
Moesha was fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Moesha. Yeah, I used to like that show. And the Parkers. That was a spinoff.
Yeah.
That wasn't as funny though. Countess. The Cosby Show, man. Come on, nobody mentioned the Cosby.
Yeah,
they gotta bring all that back. They gotta bring all that back
right now for mentioning the Cosby Show.
Well, hey, it was definitely one of the most popular shows at that time, though.
That's a fact.
It was though. It was, man. Puddin' Pops had to ruin it.
Full House.
Yeah.
Full House, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Full House.
Adventures of P and P. Kenan and Kel for me.
Kenan
Saturday
and Kel.
Night Snick.
All that. Rugrats.
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy. Stimpy, you idiot.
Nah, Angry Beavers was fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Freakazoid.
Our Real Monster.
Yeah.
Static Shock.
Static Shock.
Prats, all that shit.
Nah, what was lit though was them Saturday morning cartoons though. They had the Ninja Turtles, they had all of them.
For college
I
football.
was just getting ready to say the Saturday morning cartoons, Disney's DuckTales.
Yeah, DuckTales. Ooh, Goosebumps. Yeah, Goosebumps.
Rescue Rangers.
Yo, Power Ranger, all that. That was a good one. That was old. These kids will never know about that, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like they just gotta respect it, man. Like it's just so much classic stuff that they would never ever understand. Like how we had it. Like yo, we could literally go outside, come back in the house, and there was some fire on TV. Now they just like, oh, ain't nothing on TV. We're gonna play the game. Like
Felix the cat.
Felix the cat. Yeah,
That's
TV is trash now. I be trying to watch some of the TV shows, and honestly, the only thing I watch is Sports Center.
yeah, that's all I watch too. Seriously, every time I do like my internet package or my TV package, especially during football season, that's all I get is the football channel. Whack, like everything else is streamed and just streaming stuff.
I don't even got cable, my nigga. I watch everything. I'll stream everything. I got everything. I got streaming services like HBO Max, Hulu, and what else that other one is?
Netflix.
But other than that, I don't got cable. Niggas don't pay for cable.
I don't even know why I got cable because I got like 3 streaming services myself. I have Sling, Netflix, Hulu. I don't know why I have all that, but anyway.
Cause certain one of them junks don't be having everything. You go to one streaming site got this, next streaming site got that. Netflix willed you in during the corona. I thought they have everything. That shit getting corny right now.
Yeah.
Netflix done.
Yeah, that is true. Because I have Sling TV and I be watching Sling TV. It's like the way they set up the packages. If you want to watch ESPN, you can't have NBA TV. So in order for me to have NBA TV, I have to get both packages. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
That's the money.
I know that's how they get you, but I'm like, I can't be without that NBA TV. So guess we bought both packages.
Yeah, they know how to get that bread, boy.
Yeah, that's all good. Wow. Work hard, put in them hours.
You can't out that NBA team. That's what.
Yeah.
Yo, so out of Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes, who had the best music videos?
Yeah.
They were talking about doing a verses, but music videos. Out of them two, who had the best videos?
They had the video.
Out of Busta Rhymes and who?
Missy.
Ooh. I would
That's
say
tough, right? It's tough. I can't just say like Missy right off the bat. Like that's tough. You gotta think about Busta Rhymes. His creativity was out the
dope.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it just depends on what mood you're in when you watch the video.
Yeah, that's true. Busta has some fire though. You think about it, but Missy has some fire too. Like, dang, that's crazy.
Missy, Jay-Z, Busta, all of them at that time was big. Music has never been like that since. I never will be.
And I'm glad Lil Baby taking over that tired of that drill music about Lil Durk and his ops and 63rd and all that shit. I'm tired of that.
Yeah. Man, yeah. The 90s music ain't the same, especially the R&B. Ain't no good R&B like back in the day. We got a couple people, but it ain't the same.
It's definitely ain't the same.
No, it's definitely not the same.
You ain't gonna get the era of Mobb Deep, Nas, none of that.
Ooh, Mobb Deep.
Yeah, you ain't getting none of them.
Ooh.
$500,000, AZ.
AZ. Nas and Foxy Brown, Firm.
Man, that's quality music right there.
Yeah, Wu-Tang in general, every last one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, State Property was good, man. Before they split up Oskino Sparks, all that.
Yeah.
People, all that. Memphis Bleak. Man,
the lightness of Meth.
Man, you already know my boy was Mason Betha and Biggie.
Mason Betha and Biggie.
Fab.
112 Harlem World.
112 Harlem World. 112.
Yo, I remember being a kid. I'm like, yo, only thing I remember as a kid, being a kid, honestly, on BET, it was always Biggie or Tupac. It was either Death Row or Death Row or Bad Boy on TV.
Yeah, Bad Boy. Honestly, Bad Boy ran TV back in the day. If you're keeping it real, Bad Boy literally ran TV. Diddy had an artist on every station.
Yo, that nigga, that shit used to be crazy. I'm like, yo, another person that came out of nowhere. I thought like like Jay-Z. He came out of nowhere. Like I ain't never hear Jay-Z like until I heard that Rush Hour, that song on that Rush Hour song, and then ever since then he just took off like. that can I get it? What? Whatever that song is.
Yeah,
Can I
nah,
get
Jay,
a what?
Yeah,
yeah,
Nigga
Jay,
what? Nigga who? Nigga what? Nigga who?
Jay was that nigga. If you follow Biggie, then you kind of knew like when Jay was coming up. But
Yeah.
Busta
Jay,
Rhymes.
I
Busta
love
Jay
Rhymes
went
had a
crazy.
crazy run too as a kid, nigga. Busta Rhymes was all over the TV as a kid.
Yeah, he was ooh ha all on the
I was
screen.
just about to say that. That was my best ever Busta Rhymes song. I love Wuha. That original.
Rest in peace, X. That nigga had a crazy run when I was a baby, when I was a kid out there. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Damn,
Mace,
Mace had a
Mace had a
crazy.
good run too. Can't forget about Mace, man.
No, not at
Diddy
all.
did Mace dirty, but Mace had a good run.
That Mason Total song used to be my point.
Man, Erykah Badu, all that.
Mhm.
Me.
I can't sleep on R. Kelly. though,
Forget
neither.
that.
R.
What's her
Kelly
name?
brothers.
Little Mo, Fabulous.
Mhm.
Facts.
So love me some Little Mo.
I
Nah, but one era that changed the game was the Dipset era, yo. That the Dipset era was
Dipset,
crazy.
yeah, for real.
That era
That was a
was
game
crazy.
changer. Yeah, that's definitely a fact.
Everybody had on the bandanas, the pink shirts, all that.
They was trendsetters.
That's a fact.
And it was all mostly all that stuff stimulated right from where we from. New York City. Well, we ain't from New York City, but we sound
That's real though. Like that's crazy how they like. Honestly, Lil Wayne really got to thank Dipset for his buzz too, because it was a point in time where niggas wasn't checking for Wayne, and then he got on Dipset beats and all that shit. And they say, you know, that nigga took off.
Yeah.
But that was Manny though. Manny was behind the scenes from the jump, trying to get all them down south put on. Because you got to think about it. The South ain't had music like New York in the beginning. That's why like now everybody be like, oh, the South taking over. But I mean, New York started this shit.
That's a fact. Manny been trying to do that since 1990.
Word.
He finally got his foot in the door. Like that Cash Money, that one shit like that shit gonna be forever. Niggas from down south gonna always play that from the 99 to 2000. They gonna go crazy on that.
Another nigga that came out of nowhere, 50. Even though he had that street buzz, that nigga 50 went. That nigga 50 had it.
Trendsetter too. Everybody
50 was nice.
50. When that nigga 50 came out, man, that shit was crazy. It was like he put the world on motherfucking notice.
Yeah,
that it was like, I'm here.
His first album had everybody thinking they was tough. Niggas thought they could beat up everybody. Nigga, that album was fire. Yeah, everybody.
All that.
Word, right? Yeah, everybody on that wave.
That first fire was. What about Eminem then?
I ain't really rock with him. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna keep it real about my status with M, and I don't talk about M a lot because everybody be going crazy about going hard on M. M could rap, M could spit. Like I had M, I ain't gonna lie. It used to be Biggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and then it was M. Like it was M was up there, but now like M just fell off. M too commercial now. Like he went hard, and then he got in trouble, and then the whole Mariah Carey situation and all that stuff. He started going commercial. He got clean. That's what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want everybody to be clean, but when people get clean, they don't rap the same. Yo, they don't rap. The music changed. Like Lil Wayne got clean and his music wasn't the same. I'm saying like no ceilings and all that stuff. He was high. Like
that's a fact.
That when you get clean, man, the music don't sound the same. Don't get me wrong. Though, I want everybody to be clean, but it just music wise, he fell off. But I used to have M on my list. M can spit.
I used to like Eminem too.
I ain't never like Eminem. I ain't gonna hold you until you took me to go see 8 Mile, Key. I ain't gonna hold you until you take me to see 8 Mile. I never rock with Eminem. I'm like, yeah, that white boy crazy. I'm like, that crazy ass white boy right there. I remember in the 90s, at the late 90s, when that nigga had all that shit with the Spice Girls, and then he had like they was comparing him to like Marilyn Manson.
Yeah,
I was like, nah, I'm straight. And then he was just weird to me, my nigga. I don't know. But some of them, I ain't gonna hold you. Some of his songs is definitely bang. Like that Guilty Conscience song, I used to love that song in that video.
We was just listening to him yesterday. It came up on one of my mixes. No love. I think with Lil Wayne. I don't even remember on that song, but that song is fire.
He like him and Lil Wayne and Eminem on that song.
Yeah, That came up yesterday, and I was like, I forgot how hot this song was.
And that's like 11, 12 years ago. Like
Yeah,
09.
crazy. We was just random stuff. Destiny's Child. We got to talk about them. That was 90s or 2000. They was big. I know it was a girl group, but I'm just saying, you know.
Oh yeah, they was definitely on top of the world. They had it all. They was
Monica, Bonifa, all type of girls.
Yeah, Monica,
They ran through. They ran.
Mary J.
Ashanti.
Mary
Ashanti
J
was a
Mary J
joint,
first
man.
album, boy. That
She
shit-
fell
that
off,
nigga
you know.
kept killing.
Lil Danelle love Ashanti, my nigga. I was just like, yo, can you fucking turn this Ashanti album off, my nigga? I'm tired of hearing this shit.
Nah,
I only like the first album.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to rain these motherfucking fists on you. That's what I'm about to rain, nigga. Fuck out of turn this motherfucking bullshit off.
I liked Ashanti, but her stage game was terrible. She could not. As a performer, I always thought she was awful.
Yeah, she's still terrible at that shit.
Yeah.
Beyonce just a slight above her. Beyonce not really that good of a dancer herself, but her vocals carry her over.
What?
No
Hold on, Brad,
way.
you wilding out. Yeah,
You
Beyonce,
wilding out
no,
now,
Beyonce's
man.
not a strong dancer, my nigga.
Beyonce
Y'all
is
niggas,
way better than
bugging.
Ashanti.
You
Beyonce's
bugging.
not a
Beyonce's
strong
bugging.
dancer, my
Yeah,
nigga.
you wilding. You
I'm
wilding.
definitely
Nah.
wilding.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with
Nah.
this dude. Yeah, Beyonce
Nah.
is way better than Ashanti. Ashanti can't touch Beyonce.
Yeah, nah, not even close. It ain't even. Nah.
I
no,
said she's
no,
a slight
bro.
above, but she's not. But she ain't.
Nah, she all the way above. Ain't no
Nah.
like,
Yeah, she all the way up.
like all the way up there. You bugging.
That is, yo, I still want to know why the hell Michelle fell off that stage and they just kept walking like the show must go on. Like that was
That's
messed
how
up.
it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yo, they kept it pushing like Michelle was. That's crazy.
They playing for shit like that though.
Michelle just never seemed like she fit. If you ask me, they should have just dropped everybody and just had it been Michelle and Beyonce, or Kelly and Beyonce.
They just haven't been a duo. Cause they recycled that third person. They recycled her like Aunt Vivian and shit.
That's
they
what
went through the mad people. They did her dirty.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't like Michelle. She didn't seem like she fit in to me, but you know, whatever. Ain't my group.
They did her dirty. They was going through that third member. I'm like, then they have it. Wasn't LaToya Luckett one of them?
Yeah.
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 She had a small career too. She had a couple of singles that was lit.
None of them did good other than Beyonce, really. I mean, Kelly is.
Kelly only really got that one. A couple. She got Motivation, Dilemma, and what else?
That was the only two songs I know off the top of my head. That's not saying much.
I thought Carrie Hilson was gonna be the one.
I like Carrie Hilson.
Man, I'm so mad at her, yo. She was supposed to shine, man. It's because she started beefing with Beyonce. That's what fucked her up.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that. They had started having beef, but didn't she Beyonce use one of her songs? Or what was it? Beyonce was using one of her songs? Or lyrics?
She did that. Yeah, she did, and then she did that diss track that turning my swag on shit and about Beyonce. Shit went left.
And that's one of her biggest songs too. Oh man, well, I'm tell you, y'all gotta. Y'all already know Chris Brown, my favorite artist, but my boy Mario, that nigga had one of the best voices out there. But that nigga was just like an Ashanti. He wasn't like the strongest dancer and all that shit, but he was a good ass singer.
Now, I just have to ask you, how can you sat here and said you got that comparison very well, but yet you couldn't get the Beyonce Ashanti?
Nah, for real.
So who do you?
A true Mario fan. That's what fucking happened.
Yo, I used to fuck with Mario. That nigga had a good ass voice, my nigga. That nigga voice, he probably had one of the best voices out of all the niggas at that time.
I mean, I fuck with that nigga, but I can't say I'm a fan or some shit like that.
A fan of Mario, my nigga?
Nah, I mean, it's a couple niggas that's not a fan, that I'm a fan of, that other people might not be a fan of. Like Sammy can sing. Like he got some. Sammy got mixtapes and shit that he be going off. Like I'm a fan of Sammy, but not no Mario. I don't know. Mario.
It's good, KE.
Mario.
No, Mario got that. Got them couple tracks.
Nah, Mario got some bangers. That nigga got some bangers.
The chick with the braids, that's my shit. That's my song.
What about Lloyd?
Are you talking about Mario with the braids or Mario before the after the braids? He had a bald head at one point too, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Then he had a body when he did that song with what was it? Dang, what's that song? What's that? Loving you.
Oh yeah, the club banger. That was his comeback song right there.
Man,
Is that Kamar?
Yeah, who that?
What?
He came back and disappeared again.
Kamar.
Who's that?
Doing forever. Keisha.
Oh, what's up, Keisha? I haven't seen Keisha in like 20 years. No exaggeration.
That you're correct. No exaggeration. What's up?
Same grind, different time in a different place.
Yeah, got you.
That's it.
Wow. I bust up the whole conversation. What's up to my cousin Kamar? Wow.
What about my boy King?
Little Brad, hey, young Brad making things happen.
Yeah.
You can't call him Little Brad anymore. He damn near taller than me.
He's always been tall.
I think he is taller than me. How tall are you? 6'1" now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me. I still cave chesting though.
I ain't worried about that. I ain't never been a fighter. I ain't never been a fighter. I know my role.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get out of line. I ain't worried about that.
Nah, you know your lane.
That's a fact. And I'm gonna play it very well until the day I die. Because at the end of the day, I know if I don't play my role, that's the day I step out of my lane. That's the day I might motherfucking around and get into some shit that I can't get out of.
Not necessarily. You may fall into something that you never knew that you enjoy. So it can go either way. It's a two-way street. What else y'all been talking about?
You talking about music, right? We were talking about music. So you said you fuck with Sammy more than Mario?
Sammy. No, the little young cat with the little sweet voice, like high voice.
Yeah. What's up, Carl? What about what?
Nah, Sammy got some mixtapes that's underrated. You just gotta listen to him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I listen to music 24/7. His mixtapes are straight.
Yo, if Sammy and Mario did a versus, who you think will win?
Mario.
Yeah.
He gonna smoke Sammy.
Yeah. I mean, but at the same time, it's 20 hits. Neither one of them got 20 hits. They both gonna die.
They got the dig deep.
I think Mario got about 20. I think he's probably he came out with like what, 3-4 albums?
Yeah, he got a couple on each of them. I'm trying to tell you.
I think he got like 12. I can't give him the full 20. He got like 12. He might hold his own.
It'd be what was it? It'd be like what's it? Birdman and Scott Storch. Remember you saw that versus?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Scotty, he put some hits on him. Birdman.
I think them be the best ones. I think them be the best ones instead of like the artists. I think the producer shits be better because them shits be hard. Them producer ones be fire.
Yeah.
The ones where they be like the ones that you can't play none of your hits, or you play the ones that you wrote for somebody else, or some shit like that. Them ones be fire.
That's why I'm telling niggas. That's why I keep telling niggas stop sleeping on Kanye. I know niggas don't like Kanye, but as a producer and an artist, Kanye blowing people out the water because he got producer tracks and his own.
That's a fact.
Who do you think go against Kanye? That'd be a good match.
You like a rapper or artist? Like a rapper? You gotta be like a rapper.
A rapper producer.
Man,
like Kanye.
Honestly, only person I would say that's close right now would be like Drake
or J. Cole.
Nah, J. Cole getting blown out the water.
He said like an artist producer, like the artist producer.
It's got to be Drake. It's got to be Drake as far as music.
But Drake don't make. Does he even make beats?
I don't think he make beats, but he wrote for some people though. So I mean, if
he wrote for Alicia Keys. He wrote for a few more people. But I'm talking about like what Kanye brings to the table. Like he brings beats, he brings the albums, and he brings the crazy. Like who else has that dynamic?
There's nobody in the game like that. All the producers that tried to go the music route, they was trash. Like Swiss Beats was trash as far as the artist. Timberland was kind of trash as an artist too. So it's like Kanye was the only producer artist that did everything was dope with it.
What about Dr. Dre?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Yeah, I forgot all about Dre Day, and I was just talking about Eminem and Guilty Conscience.
I think Dr. Dre may get him though, cause he got more of a library.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good 20 though. I feel like it'll be a good ball of 20.
It'll be a ridiculous battle.
I definitely think that that would be something that they would consider. But yeah, all the other producers, as far as being an artist, they was all trash. Cause I never bought a Swiss Beats album.
Have you listened to it? Have you listened to the Poison album? He has a new one called Poison. It's all right. It's not too bad. He got a few tracks on there.
I'd rather continue listening to Alicia Keys.
You heard her new album?
Yeah, her new album was straight.
Yeah, that's all right. That's cool.
That Timbaland and Magoo album, that one album wasn't that bad, my nigga. That shit had a couple bangers on it. That Timbaland and Magoo. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
That shit had a couple of hits though. I ain't gonna hold you. I remember that shit. I remember I used to record the songs off on my Talk Boy.
On your what? What the?
On the Talk Boy. You don't remember the Talk Boy from Home Alone? Y'all niggas don't remember the Talk Boy from Home Alone? What?
No.
Nigga, I had a Talk Boy, nigga. And the crazy part about it is, Keisha, you the one that brought me this shit. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
The Talk Boy? You don't remember the Talk Boy from Home Alone, the recorder?
No.
Wow.
You wanted something, I just bought it. I'm like, I don't even remember.
Nigga Brad had auto-tune before it even came out.
Yeah, I had the Talk Boy. You don't remember the Talk Boy from motherfucking
Auto-tune before it came out, taking selfies.
Yo, that's crazy. I remember you got me after like my 7th birthday, nigga. I was going around the house going crazy with my Talk Boy.
Sorry, bro.
I used to be recording this shit on BET, like everything. I remember that, man. I was there, you know what I'm saying? Nickelodeon Arcade, I was there. You know what I'm saying?
Brad said I was outside.
You know what I'm saying? I was there. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I was there.
What's that?
Yeah, I was there.
What is that show? What is that show that on Nickelodeon they had the aggro crag at the end? Was it Guts or one of them?
Oh, you talking about? Yeah, you talking about like when they had to climb up that thing?
Yeah, the aggro crag. It was
Global Guts.
No, it wasn't good. It was
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, that one right there.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
They talking about bringing that shit back.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, but for adults.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Yo, that'd be fire.
Yeah, I seen that commercial. That shit would be straight though.
I'd kill them all.
And American Gladiator, they bring that shit back.
Yo, why don't you do American Ninja?
Nah.
That shit ain't nothing but an obstacle course.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, remember that TV show MXC? Most Extreme Challenges you put me on as a kid, nigga? Them Asians running in you remember that shit from space, nigga? Them Asians, nigga, they had to do them challenges and shit.
Yo, they still do that. They don't air it over here anymore, but they still got it. It's another show where you gotta like go through like this obstacle course that's similar to where you gotta like knock people out or it's crazy. Yeah, they come up with some shows, man.
I remember you showing me that shit. Yeah, yo, come look at this. Yo, come look at this. That nigga was running. That nigga got crushed by that rock, man. He was like, yo, look at this nigga neck.
That's funny.
I remember that as a kid. Yo, we had some good times, man. 90s. Like, especially like Friday nights, man. I remember Friday nights, man, people be at the crib, fish sandwiches, tuna fish sandwiches, hot dogs and hamburgers, shit like that. Niggas
playing cards.
Hanging Mr. Cooper, Family Matters, mad stuff.
Yo, you want to know like the part about the 90s that make me mad is that we didn't actually get to like experience the 90s in the night, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you watch like house parties. We didn't have parties like that. Like I wanted to live that type of 90s lifestyle. You know, it's like some parties wet, like we had the skating ring and shit. we had
action skating.
Boy, that shit wasn't the same.
That's a fact.
Yeah, well, we had the house parties. I don't know location. I experienced the house parties, just like the house party.
See, yeah, that's what I wanted to experience. That we didn't get that. Me and Brad didn't get that.
What about in the early 2000s? You didn't have nothing similar to that?
Nah, I mean we had house parties, but they wasn't the same as watching the house party. Like you know what I'm saying? Not like at that time people go to house parties and they stand around. It ain't no dancing. In the movies they was grinding. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
it was going crazy.
It was always a vibe, but now it's like everybody wants to see what you're wearing, stuff like that. In the 2000s, that's what it was.
All
like,
you gotta
got
do,
on your feet.
all you gotta do is go to a West Indian party. Go to a bashment. You go to a bashment. That'll change your whole perspective. Man, and there's nothing but dancing in there. They got the sweat is on the walls.
Yo, when I went to Morrisville, boy, them parties up there was crazy. I'm talking about when that dance hall music and all that shit. I'm like, yo, my nigga.
Once I got introduced to that type of music, it was lit. Like that's all they started playing to where you be like, all right, man, come on, switch it up a little bit. Niggas sweating out here. I done lost 10 pounds.
That's funny.
Niggas getting carried out and shit. Like, come on, man. Niggas ain't supposed to be getting carried out of the function like that, man. Talking about I'm dehydrated. Niggas getting passing out and shit. Come on, man. Y'all niggas doing too much. Niggas jumping off of speakers and shit. Come on, man. What are y'all niggas doing, man? Niggas is wilding in the parties.
It's setting the tone.
They setting the tone.
They setting the tone. That's how it's gonna be. This how it's gonna be.
That's a wild ass tone to set. Niggas start off the party doing the WWE shit.
Nigga 5-star cross splash into a dub. Nigga, fuck out of here.
Or nigga Stone Cold Stunner into some ass. Like, what is going on?
Yo.
Yeah. Somebody got to do it.
And nigga said, why not be me?
Yeah.
Niggas gonna be. And then the crazy part about it is niggas gonna be walking around campus. Yo, that's the nigga that WWE down. Like he jumped in and he dubbed into her.
But that's when niggas used to grab the bottle and drink that shit in the car before you get into the party. So you already lit as soon as you step out
that is called a car bar.
That pregame ain't no joke right there, boy. That
pregame used to be no joke.
AKA trunk water.
Mm-hmm.
Get you right before you go out of sight.
Yeah, I remember the first weekend at Morrisville, Corey, KJ, and Murray put me on a Mr. Barton's vodka. Or Barton's vodka.
Barton's? That shit is a hangover. That shit is a hangover and a half.
Yo, that nigga did me dirty.
That's at least 3 to 5 business days.
Yeah, at least.
Yo, when I tell you, that's the first time I got, I was literally, that's my first time I got drunk. I drunk beer before, but I ain't get drunk like I had, you know what I'm saying? I felt the buzz. Nigga, I was fried off that Mr. Barton, that Barton's vodka.
Oh, yeah, nah, you wildin'.
They did me dirty, my nigga.
Yeah, that's low shelf right there. Hey, listen, lesson learned, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's the first time I got drunk like that.
Definitely. We was drinking fucking Goose all through high school and shit. Goose and Henny. I would never even go back down. I would have died. I would have died trying to drink that shit.
You was all about living like you was in the music video there, huh?
Hell yeah. That nigga Mike would get a bottle of Goose every weekend. We was fucking lit.
We had the VSOP, the Remy Martin Grand Cru before it became VSOP.
Oh yeah. My sister used to drink that.
Yeah.
She used to have a bottle in the Lumina.
I had one of those. I had a blue Chevy Lumina. Call it the Luminator.
Green joint. Yeah, that shit. I used to steal her shit too. Y'all hear that shit?
That's smooth. Hey, you gotta learn how to drive somehow, right?
Hell yeah.
Put that work in.
Went to the skating rink a couple times. Had the pen on the shit. Pulled up on shorty. Keep grab the let out.
Does the skating rink? You saw the skating rink in Mattydale?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is it still open? Is it still there?
Nah, I don't think so. At least not for us.
Cold as ice.
That shit might be a dance studio or some shit now.
Action Skate was at one.
Yeah, I can only go a couple times though, because that shit kept getting shot up. My mom was like, "Nah, I'm not with it."
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Word. So what, y'all talked about some movies too?
Not yet. You know, the only thing we talked about so far, because I went to go see Fast 9 today, and I was talking about that.
Oh, okay. How was that?
It was in the bad movie. It was just overly done.
Of course, they got a big budget. They're gonna do what they do with that. They're gonna try to spend all that money.
It's just over the top.
Yeah, them niggas went to space, my nigga.
When I was watching the interview,
them niggas is at them niggas is
talking about how they make their money and shit, and they were saying they make most of their money overseas, though they don't make the money from the movie in the U.S.
Yeah, international distribution. They make that's what like that's the biggest market in movies is China. Everyone always tries to get their movies into China because there's a billion people. You get 1 million people watching your movies, come on now, you're making bank. That's why everybody in America always tries to get their movies to go to China, or they try to cater to that audience because that's money and that's cash money all day. That's millions and millions of dollars, if not billions. But it's tough to get in there because they have strict regulations and laws and et cetera, et cetera. But yeah.
That's why they had to throw Tokyo Drift in there. They had to show them some love.
Yeah, exactly. That's a marketing scheme too, man. That's very smart.
But Tokyo Drift ain't really have shit to do with it, but they tied it back into it, but they had to throw that in to show some love.
Yeah. It's a method to the madness. But y'all, I'm out for break. I just wanted to stop in and say what's up to y'all.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm still kind of recovering. I just got back from Costa Rica earlier today.
Oh, how was that? You had a good time?
Yeah, it was great. It was great, man. I highly recommend checking it out. I'm gonna go back.
All right, be safe, cuz.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, good talk, man. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, be easy.
Yes, sir. So what's popping? Brand new whip just happened. That nigga Jack Harlow dropped that music, man. You think you heard that new Jack Harlow?
You talking to me?
I'm talking.
Well, he dropped some new shit.
Yeah, he dropped a new song. That shit hard.
What is the name of it?
I don't even know the name. It's just like it was just a snippet. It dropped the other day though. I just heard a snippet. He went like I just heard his first 16.
Yeah, I definitely didn't hear that shit.
That white boy be going crazy. I'm like, yo, this little white boy nice, low key.
Nah, he do be going crazy. He coming down
and
here.
He swag, and he got swag.
Yeah.
Her shit like it's frozen. Yeah, her shit frozen.
Word. And she got the crazy face too.
Yeah, she out here looking like she about to sniff up all the air.
Or you got to take a screen. You got to take a picture and show her ass. That shit looks funny as fuck.
She gonna see this shit. I'm gonna take her off of that shit because her shit looking crazy. I'm gonna remove her because I don't want her looking crazy.
Oh, there you go.
You heard niggas talking shit. So man, that Fast 9 shit was corny, low key, but it was just overly done. It was just crazy. Them niggas went to space, my nigga. I was saying this shit crazy.
I know when they went to space, I was already done. But when they went to space, I was already get up.
I be seeing mad memes on Twitter. They be talking about like they be putting Dominic Toretto in Jurassic Park. They had that nigga was like, that's the T-Rex. That nigga Dom got a gun. It's like, I don't care. He's not gonna stop me from getting to my family.
I know. I couldn't with the family. Toretto's. I mean, I love my family too, but it was just like, okay, we get it. You don't gotta say it every 10 seconds.
Yeah, he kept saying that Toretto last name. Like, yo, bro, my nigga, damn, this shit is the Fast 10 might as well just be called the Torettos, nigga. Fuck out of here. Yo, you just see that trailer for that Sopranos movie?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't see that. Where's that?
Yo, that joint look. I'm about to go watch the Sopranos.
I'm about to Google that shit right now.
Yeah, I'm about to watch the Sopranos next. Like, I'm about to start watching that because I got HBO Max. That look
yeah,
good.
that shit is on HBO Max.
That look good.
It did look good. I can't believe that he died, man. That's crazy. So many people been and came and gone already.
Damn, I gotta look that shit up now.
That Snake Eyes movie look good too.
What movie?
Snake Eyes about G.I. Joe.
Oh, yeah. G.I. Joe
that look good too. Yeah, they look like they finally got it right. They look like they finally got it right because that first one they made with Channing Tatum and Marlon Wayans, trash. And they try to do it with The Rock, trash. They thought The Rock was gonna give him really. They named it G.I. Joe Retaliation, thinking that he was gonna bring him some vengeance. No, nigga.
It's called The Many Saints of Newark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this shit do look crazy.
Another
Oh,
movie
this
that
shit come
looks,
out on HBO Max? Oh, hell
yeah. That Externals movie look crazy too. Them niggas got mad celebs in that movie.
Hell yeah, Marvel's nigga. Ever since
Hey,
Marvel
clean.
linked up with Disney and shit, ever since Fox got back with Disney and shit going crazy now.
I want to know how that. I can't wait to see that new Spider-Man though. When that come out in November, when that drop, I'm going. That's my favorite superhero. I wonder how they gonna do it though, because that nigga Peter then Mysterio told everybody that he was Peter Parker at the end of the last one.
Yeah, he's fucking wilding out.
They talking about that he's supposed to go to Doctor Strange and get everybody memory erased of that, except for Aunt May, Mary Jane, and a couple other people, or whatever. It's like his friend, his best friend, or whatever. Yeah. And they say something happened when he do that and mess up the universe and be bringing, like, they gonna bring back the niggas, that Garland nigga and Tobey Maguire. The first two Spider-Mans, they're gonna bring them back and bring back some of their villains from there, like the dude that played Doc Ock and Jamie.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I heard it's supposed to be all the villains in that shit.
Yeah.
Too,
So it's gonna
that movie gonna be long as fuck though.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna do it all crazy long. I think they're gonna get straight to the point.
Nah, that shit's still gonna be at least 2.5.
That motherfucking Fast and the Furious movie was damn near 3. It seemed like, nigga, I went in there at 255, nigga, I left that damn near 6.
Yeah, yo, nah.
I swear to God. Nigga, I was in that bitch forever. It seemed like, nigga, that shit was long, boy. No cap, I left out of that shit about 550. No cap, that shit was about 2 hours.
Yeah. See, that shit crazy.
That shit was wild.
That's why I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to wait for the stream. I'm watching this bitch online. I ain't paying for that shit.
And I be seeing niggas talking about this shit online. They was like, yeah, I fell asleep in that shit and everything. I'm like, I see how.
Yeah.
That shit
That's
was
why I'm
wild.
like, I'd rather watch that shit at the crib.
Like, that was like, nigga.
Oh yeah, this movie look fire. Yeah, I need to.
That Saints of Newark, right?
Yeah.
That movie look good. I want to. That Don Cheadle movie came out on HBO Max last week. I'm trying to see that still. I forgot what's that. I still ain't checked that one out yet.
Oh yeah, that shit dropped.
They said everybody keep talking about that's a good movie.
Yeah, HBO Max got a lot of good shit though. I fuck with HBO Max. They definitely stepped their game over that shit. They changed the game.
That was the best. That's the best $14 I spent. That shit only $14. I definitely spend that. No ads and all. That's the thing I hate about Hulu. All them damn ads on Hulu, man. That shit is annoying.
Brad.
Yo.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You good?
Yeah, I watched the Conjuring on that shit. The Conjuring's fire.
That was good?
Yeah, that shit straight.
The last movie I watched on it was that Those Who Wish Me Dead with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, I ain't even watched that shit yet.
That was good.
Yeah, what do you think about this new Suicide Squad shit though?
When that dropping, that shit look alright. I ain't gonna hold you. The only reason why at first I didn't like it is because I'm like, they put Deadshot as Idris Elba and all that stuff, but
yeah, I'm like they trying to make this shit more sexy than anything and shit.
And then they got a shark. Like, I was sitting there, I was looking, I'm like, what? And I was sitting there, I was like, but then I seen a trailer at the movie theater. I was like, oh, this looks like it might be funny. It's gonna be funny a little bit. I don't know how I feel about it. I ain't gonna pay my money for it. I'm just paying watching on HBO Max. I ain't going to the theaters for it.
Yeah, I'm glad they kept what's it called though. They kept Margot Robbie though.
Yeah,
they kept that character.
Yeah. What you thinking about Space Jam in 2 weeks?
Man, this shit. Honestly, I fuck with it, man. I like what I kind of like how they did it. I mean, I hope it's a good movie overall. But from the previews and shit looks good.
That trailer I seen today at the movie theater, that everybody in the movie theater was laughing when that movie. Like, you know what I'm saying, they was doing. It was like the trailer that I seen. Everybody was laughing. I was like, yeah, I can't wait to see this. I might go to the theater to see it if they have. I wonder if it's gonna be like anything with like 3D or anything like that. If not, I will go see it that way. But if not, I'm just watching on HBO Max.
Where HBO Max dropping a lot of shit. They got the new Matrix shit coming out too.
Mm-hmm. They not playing. Hey, whoever whoever came up with HBO Max, man, they got that bread.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy because they separated HBO Max from HBO Go too. That's the crazy part. I was
Really?
like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, because I had both, and then I got rid of HBO Go for HBO Max. HBO Max be having more exclusive shit. HBO Go don't. They just have all the shit that's on HBO.
That's a fact.
I need another one of them cookies. Where they at?
Nah, I was like, fuck that. That shit. The only reason why I copped it, honestly, after I was gonna do the 30-day trial of the shit or whatever. But my nigga, I didn't finish watching The Wire because I wanted to watch The Wire again. So then next thing you know, I watched The Wire and I paid the next month. Next thing you know, I watched Entourage, and I just kept on watching shit that I watched as a kid that I never that I watched as a kid that I didn't fully grasp.
My nigga, Entourage is my favorite fucking show.
Yeah, that shit is my favorite TV show of all time. Low key, like on HBO.
I'm about to watch that shit tonight.
That shit funny, and it's like real talk.
Hell yeah.
And then they got that Issa Rae show on there. I still ain't watched that, but I know if I ever want to sit down and watch that, I could sit down and watch it.
Oh, you don't watch Insecure?
Nah, I hear good things about it, but
come on, man. I would have thought you would have watched that shit by now.
I should have.
With shit like that, we can talk about all them seasons on the platform.
Let me tell you, Let me tell you what show I watched all that shit in like 2 weeks. I watched all of Snowfall episodes.
Oh yeah,
all 4 seasons. I watched some shit in 2 weeks. I was hooked to that.
Yeah, that shit.
It seemed like every episode it just got better and better. It didn't do like Power, how like Power be dragging and shit.
Hell yeah.
You'd be like, first 4 episodes of Power during the season be trash, and then episode 5 and the rest of it be like, okay, I see what they was doing. They were just trying to drag niggas along.
I still didn't finish all of Power. I was watching it. I was like obsessed with it, and then I just couldn't do it no more. The marathon just kept going. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I fuck with Power heavy.
Want me to tell you what TV show I used to be obsessed with that I used to watch crazy every week, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere I just stopped watching it? That Empire show.
Me too.
Oh yeah. I definitely stopped watching that shit and just gave up. I was like, man, fuck this.
I missed one episode. I was like, yo, I'm done. I'm good. I missed one episode. I was like, yeah, I stopped watching.
Yeah, I fell off of that real quick. I think I got to season 3, maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah. But they brought shit. It was like every other season. It was like it come on in the fall. It won't come on in the winter, but it'll come right back on in the spring or some shit like that. It seemed like every other season that shit was on. Nigga got Empire though.
Yeah, they just started to lose me a little bit. They just kept getting crazier and crazier. They just recycling the same plot over and over.
Yo, you want to know what show is low-key fire, though, that a lot of people don't be watching? Grownish. That shit fire.
Yeah.
I love Grownish.
I love that. That's one of my favorite TV shows out right now. Yeah.
I love Grownish.
Especially for niggas that went to college and shit like that. Even if you didn't go to college, like, you know what I'm saying? You can still take something from it. But it really put, like, you be in, like, real life situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I straight binge watch Grownish. I can't wait.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The new season gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
They got what's her face in that shit? What's her face? Saweetie and all that shit, right? My boy. My boy Diggy Simmons growing his shit on there.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit crazy to see them niggas.
I know. All of them.
That's one of my favorite TV shows growing up. You see what I put on them. You see I put them on there. Yo, I need to find a streaming service to put all the Making the Bands, the America's Best Bands, all that MTV shit from the mid 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, the MTV Diaries, I need all that the Real Worlds. I need all that.
Real World.
I need
I love
all
the
that.
Real World Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do none of that no more.
Nah. The Real
World.
Now that we're talking about all them like game shows that used to come on, was it Nickelodeon? The game shows that came on with the slime and all the crazy like obstacles and stuff.
Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. See, I couldn't
Figure it out. What else they had? Nick Arcade.
Just know that they had a bunch. There was all kinds of crazy stuff. It was great.
Wild and Crazy Kids.
Wild and Crazy Kids.
Double Dare.
Double Dare. Yeah.
Global Guts.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I would want to do some of them shows too, like participate in some of them shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. You should watch that. Now I don't even know what kind of programming Nickelodeon even has. I wouldn't even know.
Yeah. Nah, Nickelodeon still showing George Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga getting the bag from them.
Yeah.
He got the mean bag. His bag up there with Nick Cannon.
That nigga, you mean that nigga got syndication with Nick at Night with them for real. That boy George Lopez be stay on Nick.
Every night.
That nigga the baby boy. He baby boy a Nick at Night, nigga.
Nah, for real.
He's baby boy in that shit right now. That nigga ain't playing. I respect it. That show was underrated too.
What show?
The George Lopez show. That shit was funny to me low key as a kid.
Well, I don't.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, that was a funny show. That was a funny show. Grandpa used to watch that all the time. Like, you ready to watch Raymond, Keish? Yeah.
Everybody Loves Raymond. That was a fire one. I used to love that show.
That's right.
Kings and Queens.
Kings and Queens. I can't even.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I couldn't get into Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek. Smallville.
Smallville, yeah.
All those white shows. Show them niggas some love. We watched y'all too. You know what I'm saying? We watched y'all too. You just wasn't watching Thea and shit, nigga. We was watching motherfucking Smallville and shit, nigga. Niggas just wasn't watching Comic View, nigga. We was watching other shit too, nigga. Comic View was to be crazy too. I remember that. 10 o'clock on BET. Don't miss that.
Yeah.
You don't know who you gonna catch on that.
What y'all getting into for the rest of the night? I'm watching a movie. I'm supposed to be trying to watch a movie.
Oh, I ain't doing
I'm
nothing.
I'm about to find something to watch.
I ain't about to do nothing besides probably do the same thing. I'm glad I had the day off. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow, but I'm glad I had the day off, boy. That was crazy.
You washing dishes, nigga?
Well, I'm finna ready to finish watching this movie. So I'll talk to you. Nice talking with y'all.
All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll let you
Likewise.
Love you too, Brad. See you.
Y'all be safe. Have a good night. Enjoy the beach.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, Brad. Hit me up with the next one we doing.
Yes, sir. I got you. Be safe.
All right, you too, bro.
Yeah, because I don't know if that tropical storm gonna touch y'all up there or not, but shit, it's raining like a bitch over here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna text you.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir. Be safe.
You too.
Later.